Oh hey, welcome back to Quick and Easy Comics, where I introduce to you comics that are not only easy to get into but also really fun and don't require a lot of back check. And today I'm going to be talking about Danslott's Superior Spider-Man, one of my favorite Spider-Man stories and one of my favorite villains, honestly. So let's do this.
The fools! No one even suspects that the genius of Dr. Otto Octavius has won the day! Spider-Man is no more. My mind in this body, Dr. Octopus is now Spider-Man! Hello? 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 Is anyone there? Where am I?
So before I get into the story, we need to lay out a little concrete layer of premise for you. So basically, over the years, Doc Ock has been one of Spider-Man's greatest villains, but he gets punched in the face so much and beat up so much that his tiny, stubby little body can't handle it. After an event where he pretty much had a sun machine that did terrible effects on the Earth, he's dying, his body's battered and broken. He asks Spider-Man, Peter Parker, just to come, Spider-Man, I need to talk to you, I'm about to die anyways, let's do this. Now the thing happens here is that when Spider-Man goes to talk to Doc Ock, and if you hear his final words and all that, Doc Ock does the classic mind switcheroo, so that Doc Ock's mind is in Spider-Man's body and Spider-Man's mind is in Doc Ock's. And then you follow an issue or so where he's trying to get back to his body and back to his body. He can't, so the mind of Peter Parker dies in Doc Ock's body. But right before he dies, he manages to trigger all of Peter Parker's memories that reside within the Spider-Man body. So in one instant, Dr. Octavius receives all the lessons, all the goodwill, all the experiences that Peter Parker has been through, and he realizes what a jerk he's been and what huge responsibility comes with being Spider-Man. And because of this, for his dying words, Peter Parker in Dr. Octavius' body says, just take care of them, just take care of them. And Doc Ock promises. This is the start of our series, where Dr. Octavius states that not only is he going to be the best Spider-Man he can be, he's going to be the superior Spider-Man. Let's talk about characters really quickly. Peter Parker has been written and put in so many different situations over the years. So the fact that you're pretty much excluding the character of Peter Parker, but leaving his humanity for what he represents, and engraving it into this character that has constantly been this huge problem for the entire world is such an interesting premise, and it's so well written. You get to see through a lens of Dr. Octavius as he navigates Peter Parker's world, and you get to see how he does things differently, how he tries to improve on the life, and in some regards he makes Peter's life better. And he pushes in places that Peter never would have, and it works out for him. Dr. Octavius is, his personality, he's a jerk. That's a given. He's not a great guy, but over the series he learns to care more. At the start, all these memories and ideals are a guiding point for him. As he goes throughout the world, Octavius forms his own morality that's not juxtaposed to the memories of Peter, but they're intersecting, so that not only is he feeling with these memories that, oh, I'm burdened with these, and he really thinks that, wow, this isn't a burden, this wasn't forced on me, this is a good thing, this is who I am. And yeah, Octavius is still a jerk, but he still is a good jerk, and it kind of works out. Just to speak more on the characters, you really get to see how they deal with this new Peter Parker, because there's lots of times where, like, say the X-Men or the Avengers will show up and they'll be like, why are you such a jerk, Peter? What is going on? And he always manages to finesse his way out of it. Like, Octavius is so smart. He's like, oh, I was brainwashed. Oh, this. And it's just so interesting how he has his interactions with every single person. because Spider-Man has been through a lot lately, through the death of Silver Sable. He's been through the cataclysm that Octavius brought on. Spider-Man's been through a lot, so the fact that he does this abrupt change to try to be a bit more stern and menacing and even slightly totalitarian when it comes towards facing villainy, people believe it just because they think he's been tired of joking around. And there are even comments where people are like, oh, I miss when he used to leave jokes. But there are other comments where characters say he's getting the job done. They think he's doing a better job. I also really like some of the characters brought up around here, especially Anna Marie, who is the love interest of Octavius Parker in this series. And she's just so interesting, and I really like reading about her, and she's my girl, and if anything bad happens to her, I will blame everyone. Let's really quickly just talk about the art style and the writing. The team of Edgar Delgado and Danslott work really well together. You get these comic pairs, and they've been at this for a while. I mean, they were writing before the Superior Spider-Man run, and the artistic lanky style that's very characterized and really pushes out every single character really flows well with the writing of Dan Slott, because what Slott's able to do, he's able to really just bring any character to the forefront in a second. He's able to really just grab you, and that art style really complements that. So you'll have a scene with, say, love interest Anna Marie, and you'll see her, and suddenly the way she's drawn and how she moves just captures you. It does it with any other character, with Aunt May, with Mary Jane Parker, with even J. Jonah Jameson. The way they're all scripted and detailed together just flows really well, and you can tell that they've worked together before because everything is just so smooth and it's just so cool. I mean, you can go through the issues and you can go through pages and you can just see that they got a really great rhythm going on. So every issue you can just run through and just enjoy it. So just for this series, the writing, coloring, the drawing, just the main people behind this really know what they're doing, and it's just really cool. Okay, thank you so much for watching this episode of Quick and Easy Comics. If you want to check out the creators, I'll have their links down below. And if you're looking for places where you can buy these issues or possibly get free copies, I'll try to link whatever I can below. But it's a really good issue, guys. It's really good. I'm sure you can find it on Tumblr, YouTube, Marvel.com. I mean, so wherever you can find it, I advise you to get it. Like, you should just go for it. Who's stopping you? This has been Quick and Easy Comics with Jacob Knight. Have a great day.